Hey, it's Arileus. We're back for part 3 of our Let's Play Halo Wars 2 Blitz Beta. Currently sitting at 5-1 of the Let's Play. We're going to switch over to Anders this time. In fact, I'm going to go check her deck out. She's a strong. I'm going to show you a few things about her real quick. Her starting army, she has 2 options in the bottom left corner. She starts with 2 Cyclops, which are great against ground units. 2 Marines are just there as cannon fodder, and then she's got the Wolverine for anti-air. Her other starting army is, I haven't messed around with this very much, and I guess we'll experiment this time with it. She gets 4 flying units, and 3 of them are Aggressor Sentinels, which are here. And these guys, you know, they're just typical air units. They can move around the map. But then she gets the Protector Sentinel. This guy has an ability where you can fire a bolt at vehicles and structures, stunning and damaging them. So usually anti-air, they can beat him up. He does pretty good against. The only problem with all anti-air is they can't collect resources. So we're going to need to spawn something in to collect the resources. They can shoot the resource thing, but they can't select it. We're going to start off though with the Tactician. Running a few things with her. Restoration drones, Kodiak of course, Scorpion, Hornet, a lot of low-cost units with her. Hellbringers are good against infantry. A lot of low-cost stuff with her is what I'm running with. You know, a bunch of Marines, some Wolverines, Nightingales. We'll see how it goes. If we need to switch it up, we got a Vulture here. We can switch to. The reason I don't run big units that cost 240, 300 is I just feel that most of the time games shouldn't get to that amount. You know, if you're dropping units, and if you want to save up to that amount, that's cool. But more than likely, you're going to be on a back heel, and those super units only in for a short amount of time. On our Let's Play video, someone summoned in a Condor on us, and he ran around the map, killed 3 of our grunts. He wasted $300 to kill like a 30-unit thing for us. It's just not worth it to me. Now, in a big fight, it is worth it. You know, if you can summon that in, you got a ton of money, you wipe out his whole army with that. That's really cool. But if not, it's just, to me, you're just hoarding money for no reason. You got to call them units in to get control of the map. And go from there. So here we are. We're jumping in as... Oops. I forgot to switch to Anders. So I guess you guys are going to watch Decimus against a Decimus, a mirror match. So yeah, we'll just go with Decimus then. Sorry about that. We're going to play with Anders. Sometimes I forget to switch over to the hero. But it's going to be pretty interesting because mirror matches are always fun. Because mirror matches come down to, sometimes there's RNG, a lot of it comes down to RNG and how you maneuver your units.
We will destroy the competition. Are you ready?
So,
Blitz mode.
I'm assuming he's starting with this start. We're starting with the chopper for a few blood fuel fronts, and we're charging in the middle, typical strategy that I do. Taking our chopper back around, and if you actually watch the minimap, he has no, he switched to the bad start, so it sucks for him. If you watch the minimap right now, it just got pinged. Those are where the forces come in. So I'm gonna summon in a Locust. I'm gonna take our chopper back around this way to get the resources. Now, if you watch him, his health is filling up slowly. It just filled up, so he's back at normal health. We're gonna pick this fight because this guy has no hope of winning this fight. And meanwhile, we're sending our chopper around to Zone A and get it. And this guy, the only thing that's really gonna manage any sort of thing for him, that Marauder, which we just took out. Remember, it spawns in at half health. I don't know. Oh, is he stuck? I hate when units get stuck. So we just lost that unit the whole game because he's stuck. We're gonna have to take one of these guys and start sending him to collect stuff, unfortunately, because this guy's stuck. It happens once every like 5 games. Unfortunate. Anyways, we have to deal with it. They're going to fix that, I'm sure, for the full release. This guy can't compete with that. If this guy was working, we would have had that unit. We had the top resources at the top of the map, but it was just super glitched out, and there's nothing we can do. So we're gonna have to fight him like this. I'm gonna have to spawn in another unit. I'm gonna spawn in. That really sucks. I'm spawn in a Reaver to go around and get the resource. We're spawning some Hunters because he has the Marauder right there. Hunters are good against Marauders. We keep dropping units in here. He's dumping everything he has into this, and we beat him up pretty good. He should have no money. We got all 3 points. And a broken Chalos guy. Must have been just smoked that good stuff, man. He's just sitting there just riding in dirt for no reason. I really like killing out in dirt. So, got a huge army. The guy doesn't have anything. Trying to spawn a few units. He spawned up a Blisterback and a Locust. Locust has range on it. So it might be a little bit of a problem. We'll just charge over there if he tries to do anything. We're about to get a Blisterback of our own, actually. So let's call him in. Let's call him in over here. He's gonna go chill with this guy. They're gonna hang in this pit together. Hang.
I'm here. Where do you want me?
Okay, these units are back. The energy came back up, and here we go. He's starting to send units in. Now, even though this is so far away, that Blisterback, once he gets vision, field of vision, he's gonna start launching at him. There it goes. That's just ridiculous range right there. We're gonna sit our Locust right there. And that's pretty much game. We're already almost up to 200. I have no units. Again, the start from Decimus. He started with the bad units, and that's why you don't start with these guys. They're pointless. They don't do anything. They're better for the regular game, not for this game type. So we're highlighting them, and there we go. That was an easy win. That just goes to show you the power of 4 fuel rod, the tactician start for Decimus. It's actually a good video. I don't mind not accidentally not picking Anders, because it got to show just what I mean why I picked those units for him. Those other guys, the jump pack brutes just aren't strong really against anything. They just have a little jump pack ability, but it's not very good at the beginning for this game type. For the Blitz game type. For other game types, it'll probably be a little better. So now we're actually gonna switch over to Anders. I'm gonna go in there and make her my favorite. You have to highlight them, click on them, hover over the deck you want, and press Y. So now she's my favorite. It should pop up pretty quickly. So now we're going back to Anders. She starts with the anti-air. She starts with anti-air. She starts with anti-vehicle and a few grunts, and that's really strong. There's not really much that can deal with that. Decimus can deal with it. Decimus, his 4 little units will wipe that out, but Decimus is really good. So there it is, the starting army. As you can see, the 2 Cyclops. Now, the interesting thing about Cyclops, most people forget, is that they're infantry units. They're not vehicles. Those things like anti-infantry can take them out pretty quickly. They're not normal anti-air vehicles. So be cautious if you pick them, because they can get wiped out easily by snipers, by anything that's anti-infantry. Marauders wipe them out pretty quick, and it's a pretty interesting matchup. So let's see who we're playing. We're playing Talk to My Titan. So let's talk to his Titan. He's playing with Isabel. She has a weak start. We went over that in a few videos, our Let's Play videos.
What's your plan
we played
for
against her, and she has a weak start. So here's our start. Playing as Anders. We got our Wolverine, anti-air, the 2 Cyclops, which are infantry units that are anti-vehicle, and our 2 little toss-away units as grunts. Take everybody to the middle.
I'm there, sir.
And we're gonna see what he starts with. So he starts with an air unit. So I'm going to take my Wolverine back to sea.
Energy dropped.
He has jackrabbits too. So what he's going to do this game is he's going to try to just float around and capture points.
Captured. Zone C captured.
Like this. He's just going to try to float around, take some stuff.
Calculating trajectories.
And that's what she does. We're going to go in here and try to attack him. These Cyclops make short work. So he just lost one unit right there. We need to get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. That was bad.
Local units.
I didn't know it was one of those jackrabbits. So we just lost a few units there, unfortunately. That's fine. We're calling another Cyclops.
Local units.
We're calling a sniper. He called in a Cyclops, so we're going to call in a sniper. And sniper's going to rip through that. We're going to call in a set of Marines to deal with the air units too.
Local units.
In the meantime, the energy came up. And I probably should bring this. I'm going to bring this Warthog in because he has a... he got a tank. We're going to deal with that right away because remember, when they come in, they're half health. Usually that's a strong unit, but it just got destroyed because it came in at half health and it's super weak. We just took out all his units. They're gone. No mas. No mas on the units. So now, the only thing we need to worry about is going up there and getting those resources.
Local units.
He's summoning a vulture. And this that Wolverine should be able to deal. That's a powerful unit. Costs 140. And he's trying to avoid our units. He called in a vulture and a warthog. We're going to catch up to that. We're actually going to pull this guy away. He moves faster than the vulture. We're just going to tail him.
Local units.
Let's see. Summoning a warthog here. We get rid of this scorpion. See what we get. Perfect. We got another Wolverine to deal with that vulture.
Units. Local units.
So we're going to summon him in right now. And that guy's just not going to do anything right now. That's his only unit. It cost him 140 and it's gone. He took B, but we're cool with that. We just took out all his units. That's all he can really do at this point. Just kind of float around with a few units. He has another...
local units.
There's another tank.
All units.
We're gonna need. We still have our Cyclops, so Cyclops are gonna go down there and deal with that. His has a bunch of vehicles. We're gonna leave a guy up here. Not two of y'all.
Systems calibrated.
We're gonna leave a guy up there. We're summoning a warthog. Trying to go get some of these resources. We're gonna take B back and go screw up this scorpion. He's trying to keep these scorpions. I'm gonna send both these guys over here, and he's just trying to kite us around, and I don't like that. So he's trying to just kite around. We're gonna send our two guys after him. We need to take A. We're gonna try to kill this unit. Because that's his scout unit that's collecting resources for him.
Yes, sir.
We should be all right against it. Called in a Master Chief, so that's scary. That's really scary.
On the double.
We need to control the map because that Master Chief, we need to stay away from that Master Chief. It's a little star there. It can kill all my units. So we're just going to play the run around game with him.
On the move.
We have A. We have way more units. We're just going to play this game where we stay away from him. We're going to summon in a Hornet so that way we can move around a little easier and capture the point. We're at 173. And he's got to pick some units to go at. There he goes. Nope. He's just sitting there.
You are close to victory.
He's leaving that area, so I'm going to go send my Hornet right down into it. See, he has a stronger force right now because he summoned that Master Chief in. But he can't afford to leave. He has to take that Master Chief wherever he goes. Now he's starting to realize, oh man, I need to leave some units back, but it's too late.
We really handed it to them today. Must be my superior.
Beat him up at the beginning. So at the very beginning, he just had no units to deal with. no units to deal with our beginning. His beginning's, her beginning's terrible. Isabel's so bad. He just sent us a message. I want to send a message too. He said good game. I'll tell him has the weakest start in the game, and maybe he'll switch offer. Give him a little tips from playing. Weakest starting units in the game, and she does. So I'll go show you her real quick. I don't even like using her. I was gonna do a few Let's Plays on her, but I just really hate using her. Let's check her out. I'll show you her real quick, and we'll end the Let's Play right there. So here's Isabel. She just has just terrible units to start. They're just crazy weak. Let's go to Dex, Isabel. I made a deck for her because I was messing around there. I wanted to try all the units, but there it is. She has a hacker, which is the 2 jackrabbits, and the hornet. And that's just that can't fight anything. It's just to run around the map and try to get points and be annoying. It can't fight any fights. Same thing here. You get 2 Marines and a Warthog. That can't fight anything. What is that going to beat? That's going to beat nothing. And those Marines are terrible because they're slow. The only thing you have is like it's pretty much starting with like 1 Warthog. That's probably the worst starting thing you can have in the whole game right there, I would think. She just has a terrible start. And if you, in this game type, you have a terrible start, you're already on the back foot. So we'll end the Let's Play 2 there. Let's Play 3. And we're currently 8-1 in the Let's Play videos, if I remember right. I started using Anders a little bit. Started out with a Decimus one-on-one mirror match. The guy picked the other starting units with him and saw how powerful that was. Anders is really good. She got a mean look on her face, though, boy. Look at that. Like she's mad at the world right now. She's just so angry. It's like, man, what are you mad about? So, yeah, she's got some good starting units. See, next Let's Play. Probably stick with Anders, and we'll start floating around trying the other build. And I haven't even tried it. So next Let's Play 4, we'll do that. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click the little thumbs up icon below and leave a comment. Also, head on over to my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Arileus to watch me stream live 5 to 7 days a week.